Because he says he's like a torta pan. He wants to date a torta or whatever.
What the heck?
But it's just like monkeys are just like,
it's
okay,
actually
banana.
2 chromosomes.
Eat me banana. Banana make me strong.
That's crazy.
Chicken nugget is one baby bird. Think about that.
No.
Bro, why do you think chicken nuggets are so small?
Shut up.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the UBOF podcast. I'm Abraham.
And I'm Julissa, and I like this angle.
Why?
Because I get to look at you in the eyes.
That's creepy. I want to look away.
Right. He's so deflective.
Deflective.
You're just like, can't look at people for the life of you. Ooh, this is a very intimate way to speak.
Why?
Because you have to look at me. When was the last? What was that? You guys, I wish you guys could see his eyes right now.
We've had episodes like this, no? Mm-mm. Yeah, like when it's 4 of us.
Yeah, but it's different because it's not like a one-on-one conversation. When it's like, you can switch off to like look at the cow, look at right here.
I still don't look at you.
Look at me. Oh yeah, you don't. And you also like to be off on the side if that's ever an option.
What do you mean?
Like if there's ever I don't know, bro. Whatever.
I'm always like the closest to the camera.
Yeah, that's true. Well, you have to be because you're the one who's technically checking and making sure it's filming.
I'm the cameraman never dies. You never heard that?
Yes, I have.
I want to be a cameraman. I grew up.
Brett, you are grown up.
Brett, I'm 30, bro.
I know. You're an adult, but not a señor. I'm not calling you old.
A señor? Like, what age did you say that?
No, technically when you're married.
Why?
I don't know.
That's the official name?
Yeah, because right now I'm a señora.
Why?
I don't know, because I belong to someone apparently.
You're a Mrs.
Yeah.
Because you belong to Mr.
Bruh. Exactly. No, exactly. So I'm a señora now. That's kind of crazy.
You're a doña?
Bruh, hell no. I don't think I'll be a doña until I'm like a grandma, no?
No. Doña's people who like own land or something.
Oh.
Like a don.
My dad is Don Julio now, bro. Isn't that crazy? His father dies and all of a sudden he has to take it.
Oh, damn, for real.
No, I'm so for real.
Hey, your dad's junior, right?
Yes. But he's not a... So it's interesting because my grandpa who passed away, his name is not Julio. His name is Eleazar.
What the?
His dad's name was Julio. So my dad is the second Julio.
So it skipped the generation?
Yeah, it skipped the generation. So my dad isn't technically junior, but my brother is.
Did you guys call him Papi Julio?
Yes, I don't know why people still call him Julio, bro. His name was Eleazar. Y le decían Don Julio. That's not his name.
But would he respond to it?
Yeah.
Oh, so people knew. So it's just like...
Yeah, we knew. I mean, everyone knew him by Julio, but that was not his name.
But it still counts, no? Or not?
Yeah.
Not your dad, but like your brother, because he's the third.
Yeah, he is.
He's the third.
And it was funny because my papi Julio, whose name isn't even Julio, would call Julio 4th of July. Because he was, if you count him as being the second, my brother would be the 4th, but everyone would be like, Papi Julio, that's not even your name.
I mean, stick to him.
Yeah, 4th of July, Julito.
It's his adoptive name.
Yeah. I want to name my kid Julio.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I said it.
Yeah, that's crazy. Randy says we can, not our first one, but if we have a second one, we can.
Really?
Yeah.
Why though?
I think it's cute.
Keep the tradition.
I love the name Julio.
Oh no, I wouldn't name my kid Pedro.
Well, maybe, but Abraham.
What the hell are you trying to say about my first name, right?
Me?
Why'd you say it like that?
Well, because you don't even go by Pedro, so.
Yeah, dude, legally.
Yeah, I guess. But
I wouldn't though.
what the heck? Would you name them Abraham?
Well, yeah, maybe.
I'm telling. There's always like one name. Abraham's a good name.
But I would pick something else.
Do you have any names that you like?
For boys, no.
What about girls?
We talked about this.
Tell me again.
Hosanna.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
We've never talked about this.
Oh yeah.
That's a cute name.
I think on the podcast one time. I'm pretty sure.
No, not with me. Maybe with Vicky. I would remember Hosanna is pretty, but I don't recall.
I've talked to someone about it.
Well,
probably my ex.
Yeah, I was gonna.
I don't think she liked it.
Are there any other names?
No, that's just it.
I like that name.
It's nice, huh?
It's really cute. You can call her
Different.
Hosey.
Bruh.
What?
No, you can't. See, now you ruined it.
The Huz.
No, not the huz. Like the hoe.
Yeah, the Huz.
Hoe. No, hoe, not huz.
Huz.
You don't even know what huz is. What is a huz?
Hose, no?
No. Isn't it just the girls?
Right, the hose.
Then you're saying all girls are hoes?
No, but it's like the Huz. The Huz are watching Red.
Chopped huz? You know
What?
that means?
No.
Like the ugly girls. Chopped huz.
Oh, the chopped hose?
I learned it from that, what's his name? You know who Jason the Ween is?
No.
He's like a streamer.
Wait, how's the phrase?
Jason, chopped huz?
Chopped Huz? They're
Like
chopped.
I don't know why.
That's
I don't know
crazy.
why. Huz.
Why do they have so many nicknames for like women?
Like
Torta?
what? That was hilarious. Wait, you need to watch this guy. He's like a streamer. He's like 20 or something.
Mm-hmm.
But he's like, he loves like tortas. But it's just funny because like he always talking about how he wants to have like kids and like a family YouTube channel.
Okay.
But like, and then he like streams with like girls and like, but he only does it for content. But it's just funny because he says he's like a torta. Like he wants to date a torta or whatever.
What the heck?
But it's just like this little Chinese like, I don't know, he's not Chinese.
Asian.
He's Asian, but it's just funny because he grew up in Texas, so he knew a lot of Mexicans.
Did he do an episode with, what are those guys' names?
Maybe he has like blonde, like long hair.
I think I know who you're talking about. He did like an episode where he was like, he
does a lot of collabs.
Oh wait, what's
Like he
that
was
guy's
recently
name?
he was streaming with Wilito.
Really?
Yeah,
What's the other guy's name? The really popular one, bruh.
Kai.
Kai. Yeah, Kai.
Yeah, but probably. No, I think you're talking about a different Asian because Kai has his own Asian.
No.
Ray.
Is it Ray? Let me check.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't it? What the hell is that? That's not Kai. How do you spell Kai?
Kai.
Oh. And Ray? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that is a different Asian.
Different Asian.
This one.
Man.
Did you ever see that one?
Nah,
That
I don't
is-
really watch Kai.
Bro, this is so funny. Just watch this.
What?
Oh, I've seen this.
No, I think that. Nah, that was funny. Oh no, not like that, not like that. No, you mean like that? I mean, hey, I mean like that.
Yeah. That's right.
That's crazy. Nah,
I thought
that's
that
crazy.
was him.
No, that's different.
Bruh. Okay, so I don't know who that other Asian is.
No, he's just like,
But he
he's
likes
in,
tortas.
you know, phases. You know what phase is?
Faze Rug?
Yeah, like that org.
No, but we had this conversation before. I only know Faze Rug.
He don't stream though. He's like a old school YouTuber.
What about
Actually,
him?
what do you mean? You brought him up.
No.
I just asked if you knew who like the phase
Oh,
guys are.
only one.
Phase Rug.
Yeah. I don't think I
That's
know.
probably like the biggest.
Yeah. Hella
One of the
big.
biggest. Oh, he
And-
was like one of the OGs.
And he's he is a family channel too, so.
Really? Mm-hmm. Like with
So-
his family?
No, like
He's not married.
no, was it family friendly? So it means he doesn't swear or do anything on his, like anything inappropriate on his YouTube, so he can't get flagged. So you get more sponsorships that way, which is pretty cool. Which makes sense why he has so much money. You kind of have to be like very, what's it called? Clean to make it big.
There's like a lot of channels like that though.
Yeah, in some aspects. But I just feel like that's one of the reasons why he does really, really well, because he reaches a lot of audiences.
He still does. I don't keep up with him.
Yeah, his content is a lot more.
It's like vlogs, no?
No, it's like challenges.
Oh, really? So like Mr. Beast. I
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
feel like there's
but
been
not like
like
that.
like YouTube has like evolved.
It has,
Like
bro.
over the years, like there's like something trend. Like used to be like vlogs. Now it's like challenges.
Dude, it's so different now.
So like for him to like keep up like with the changing trends.
But also he does like really different content. Like he'll do challenges with his brother and stuff like that.
But like what kind of challenges?
For example, who can make the best backyard water park?
With the
And it'll be they'll compete. They'll play games to compete to see who gets the bigger budget. And one will get like $500 and the other one will get like $5,000. And then like they bring you around. So that's the kind of challenges that he does.
that's fun.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. but sometimes it's a little bit like not that fun.
Like the videos?
Yeah, like they can get a little bit like
Repetitive?
Animated. No, like childish. Like
well, I mean,
what's behind the wall? Like type thing. What's behind the
like
curtain?
Mr. Beast.
No, because
Mr. Beast is like that.
But it's different because he's giving away a lot of money. You know, Mr.
Yeah, but like it's like the way of like talking and like editing, it's like the same.
I don't know. I feel like it's
You
a
don't
little.
think so?
It's a little. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but I think Faze Rug's a little bit different.
I don't know. I used to watch him when he was like a trick shotter when he played Call of Duty.
Oh,
That's how he started, you know?
no, I didn't know that.
What the hell?
I started
That's what
watching
Faze is
him.
about.
Well, I started watching him because of. I'm pretty sure it was because he would make videos on like, what was it like? Spend $20,000 with me getting Christmas presents for all my family, and then he would surprise all of them with their gift.
Yeah.
Or it was like $50,000 white elephant with my family.
Or like when he's like pranking his brother or stuff.
Yes, and those. Well, I don't really like those, but oh wait, no, I saw one where he was pranking his brother. He like snuck into his house. That was funny.
The hell?
He snuck into his brother's house, bro. That was recent.
His $3 million mansion.
I know, bro. Like it's so easy to sneak in there. The other day, we heard a noise down here in the middle of the night, and I couldn't really sleep, so I was already kind of awake, and I heard the noise. And Randy's reaction time is so freaking slow. We could die, bro. I remember I was like, but I was too lazy to do anything, and I wasn't gonna go downstairs, and I wasn't gonna wake up Randy. And then I'm not kidding you. 10 seconds later, he's like he heard it and got up and like went straight downstairs. And I was like, this guy's asking to be killed. He didn't even say anything. He just walked. Oh wait, when he opened his eyes, I was like, did you hear that? And he's like, yeah, and walks out. Just turns all the lights on and just like comes downstairs.
What is he supposed to do?
Well, we don't even have a gun or anything.
Bro, why would you say that?
Oops.
I'm gonna go rob you. I'm gonna put your address.
Why would you do that? That's actually so evil.
Just kidding.
Be quiet.
She does that again. She's a Texan, bro.
No, but I
They
am
were
now.
born with it. As soon as they're born, they get like a gun license.
That's
And then
dumb.
you get to pick it.
No, but by the time you guys are watching this video, we're gonna have one. So don't even try me, because Randy already has his Floyd.
And you don't have it yet?
Me?
No, him. Like you don't have a gun yet?
No, but we are.
Why?
Why what?
Anti-biblical.
So is eating pork apparently.
It's not haram. Well, it is haram.
It is haram.
I was getting confused.
It's not zabiha, or what's the other? Zabiha. It's like halal.
Halal guys?
Yeah. Dale un halal a Dios.
Is that what that means?
Yeah, it's like prayed over. But halal is the Jewish word for it.
Yeah.
Zabiya, yes. Zabiya.
Jewish word? Isn't it Arabic?
No, Zabiya is Arabic. It's like the Muslim word.
No,
And
what is
haram is Muslim for no good.
No good.
I don't know if it's Muslim or just Arabic or just Middle Eastern.
Is it Muslim religion?
Yes,
Bro,
that's
we're
right.
dumb as hell, bro.
No, that's not dumb. Well, how are we supposed
Bro, what
to
do
know?
they speak? They speak Arabic, no?
Yeah,
Or most of them.
yeah.
Interesting.
I think the Quran is in Arabic.
The Quran?
The Quran, the Muslim Bible. Well, it's not the Muslim Bible. It's the Quran. I have one.
What is a Jewish Bible called?
Torah.
The Torah.
Yeah. What's the Catholic one called?
The Bible.
But they have different
The
books.
Holy Bible. Of the later saint.
Latter Day Saints. Later Day.
No, that's Mormons, isn't it?
Yeah. LDS. Bruh, Mormons are wild. My friend Edwin is one of them. If you're watching
Friend
this.
Edwin?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah. He's freaking Mormon. Do you know my friend Edwin?
I don't know.
No, you
I
don't.
don't want to.
What the
He's
damn?
Mormon, the hell?
What?
He's Mormon. I don't want to meet a Mormon.
Bruh, he went to church with me not too long ago and he was freaked out.
Why?
Because
Wait, he's like a Mormon for real?
yes.
Like grew up in it or?
Yes.
Bro, you need to get that boy out, bro.
I'm trying. He freaking
That's worse than...
That's worse than Scientology.
No, that's worse than the place we grew up in. I'd rather go to Scientology.
But what the hell? That's crazy.
A billion... What is it? A billion-year contract?
That's insane. Bro, those videos are so funny.
Dude, I hadn't seen him in a while. I thought he like stopped posting.
Bro, he's more intense now.
Like they be hiding.
Shadow ban.
And then like there's like accounts for like, oh, I forget her name. Like the girl like that works at the reception.
There are?
Yeah, there's like fan accounts about her. And they're like, bro, help us get her out or whatever.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you meant like from like internally, and I'm like,
no, imagine. They should do that though.
But honestly, they might be able to like prove that they're not crazy. Well, at least try.
Exactly. No, but there's like people like, I forget her name, is like Sherry or something.
Oh my gosh, like free my girl.
And like, yeah.
Wait, next time you see something, send it to me. That's actually hilarious.
It's been a while.
But
like I barely started seeing that guy's post again. What's his name? LA something.
I don't know, but it's entertaining AF.
Yeah.
You should get paid for that.
And they're like they put like those like windows like you like press a button and like
I know.
it like fogs up.
Bro, I know. And they fog up?
Yeah.
What?
Like they turn white or whatever, so you can't see through.
Whoa.
So every time it pulls up, like everyone just runs inside. They have a thing to close the doors.
Yes, I saw that one.
And like the windows like fog up.
Bro,
like,
he's
white.
like their worst nightmare.
Like their
that
kryptonite.
Guy. That's so funny.
They probably hate like. I wonder how it started. Like they're probably trying to get him, and they probably got him, no? And like they took money from him. It's like, damn, I just got finessed. So now I'm gonna make their lives a living hell.
Yeah, I feel like no one would go that hard unless like they were robbed.
Exactly. Or maybe his family. I don't know.
Nah.
You don't think so?
Nah, if my
So
family
you got
gets
finessed?
robbed, you deserved it, bro. If you get robbed from Scientology, you deserved it. So they definitely did something to him.
He fell
Or maybe
for it.
his ex-girlfriend was a Scientologist. Y lo
But how
dompió.
can they date? We did a whole research. We didn't ask the other real questions.
Yeah, for real. No,
They probably have to marry within, no?
Bruh, I don't know, bruh. That's too much thinking for me.
Bro, if our religion, or not our religion, but
What do you mean our, not our?
I forgot I'm a heathen. Sorry.
You are not a heathen.
You say that all the time, bro.
Yes, but only I can say it.
I'm a heathen.
Because I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say.
You can't admit that you're a heathen.
Why?
You don't even
you
do anything
become one?
bad.
People
Well-
don't do anything good.
Actually, you probably do some bad things
Nah.
secretly.
No.
Listen to Abraham. What's the worst thing you've ever done in your life?
But I don't be doing nothing bad.
Yeah, I know. You are like an overall good person, but you're just really negative.
What?
That's what it
I'm
is.
not negative.
Yeah, you are with yourself.
I'm realist.
Oh my God, brother. Here we go.
Shut up.
Can I tell you guys something sweet that Abraham did? I'm going to tell them anyway.
What? What did I do?
You paid for Yvette's food.
Bruh, that's nothing.
So you could do more if she
Don't
does
not
more.
get it. Just kidding.
I'm dead. No, bro, she's dumb. She really be doing stuff. Actually, she really be doing nothing.
True.
Stresses me out. She's going to be listening to this. Well, actually, she's probably not listening to it.
I don't know.
But she doesn't know how much we be bashing her on here.
Really?
It's her own
We
fault.
don't bash her.
No, but I definitely call her out.
We
But
sneak this her sometimes.
yeah, it's a sneak diss.
Yeah.
No, but it's actually not a sneak diss. It's
You
a
say it to her face.
yeah, exactly. Now we're just like putting it out there, which is mean.
That's funny.
Yeah, it is. We're gonna have a seafood boil tomorrow, you guys. It's gonna be
Do you
fun.
know what you're doing, bro?
Yeah.
All right. Go step by step. What you gonna do?
Okay. So I'm gonna boil water, put in some of the Cajun boil concentrate, and then the bag of herbs. And then I'm going to cook the potatoes, maybe boil some eggs. Do you guys want eggs in it?
Like boiled eggs?
Yeah.
I don't know. You can.
Yeah, just like a few. We'll boil some eggs.
Unos huevitos.
Unos huevitos. Maybe one per person. That way it
Okay.
doesn't overdo it. So I'll boil the potatoes.
Wait, what are you going to put it in? Because that's a lot of
A
stuff.
charola.
Charola? Oh, wait, what?
A charola.
You going to do it in there?
No. Oh, like in what pot?
Yeah.
Oh, I have a pot.
Like a big pot?
If it doesn't work, my mom has one. I can go grab it.
I feel like you need like a big, like a tamal one.
Yeah, she has one. I actually think that one might work. But in reality, no, because so let me continue taking you step by step. The way that I saw most people doing it is that they boil all of those things first to cook them.
Yeah.
And then afterwards you reserve some of the water, right? But in a cast iron skillet is where you melt the butter with all of the seasonings and then the chopped garlic. And then in that you put the reserved like just a little bit of the boiled water with all those flavors. And then you cook the shrimp in that sauce for like 3 minutes on each side. And then you put it all in a charola and you mix in the vegetables.
I don't know.
It's
I only
good.
seen like when they doing like a big like
Yeah.
like actual like seafood boil, you know?
Yeah. And then the crab is going to be boiled after the veggies. Like I'll take it out. I'll take the veggies out and then I'll boil the
How long
crab.
do they take?
The crab itself? I don't know. I have to look it up.
Can't be that long, right?
No.
Like 5 minutes?
Yeah. Something short.
No, shrimp cooks fast.
Yes, exactly. And that one's not going to get boiled. That one's going to be cooked inside the butter. And then, so the last time Randy and I went to a seafood boil place, they gave us a side of noodles and they just threw it in the bag.
The hell?
Should we do that?
Ramen noodles?
No, like it was linguine, like skinny linguine.
Weenie.
But I don't have that. I have regular. Le voy a echar conchitas.
Oh, wait, like what kind of place was it?
A seafood boil place.
Yeah, but there's like Asian, there's like Southern.
Southern maybe.
So the only place I've gone to is like Asian.
Interesting.
So they like you can get like rice, like they give you like garlic bread.
Oh, I have rice
They
too.
give you like rice.
And Yvette clearly went to an interesting one because she gets green beans and
Like,
peas.
what the hell?
And peas.
That's weird though. Like,
Yeah, I know. We were all like green beans, and she's like, "Okay, screw the green
it's
beans."
probably like a Southern thing, no? Like a deep Southern.
like black Southern.
Maybe, no?
I don't know because
Like I follow a guy who I forget his name, but he's like known for making like seafood boils.
and he does green beans.
No, he just does like the basics, like corn.
Yeah, I know. I don't know where Yvette got that, but she
crawfish.
said every single time that she's had a seafood boil, it's had green beans. But then she's like, "Oh wait, but every time I've had a seafood boil, it's been at the same franchise." Pues entonces obvio boa.
Faster. Where she goes.
Well, it was in Florida.
Well,
Yeah,
then it's like a Florida thing.
yeah,
Green beans though.
I know. And peas.
How the hell do you eat peas with?
I don't know. I guess they're just
Because like
thrown
this
in
is
there.
like a food, like a finger food.
I know. You just,
You grab the little pea, squish it.
bro. When I think about peas, I think of VeggieTales. The little ones.
Peas.
VeggieTales.
I know what you're talking about. Like, there's no peas there.
No. What are they? Blueberries?
I don't know what you're talking about. I can only think of the pickle and the tomato.
It's a cucumber,
Whatever.
not a
something.
pickle.
Pickle Rick.
What the hell? Who's that?
I don't know. Pickle Rick. It was Rick and Morty.
Or Kevin?
He's a pickle.
Kevin!
Isn't he?
Yeah,
He's
he's
a
a
sea
pick-
cucumber. He's a sea cucumber. Or is a sea pickle? No, it's sea cucumber,
Sea
right?
cucumber sounds more accurate. Whatever the heck that is.
But he looked like a pickle.
He did. He had like freaking boils.
Yeah, well, maybe that's what they look like. That sea
Yeah.
cucumber. I wonder if you can eat those.
I don't know. People eat weird things. People eat bugs, so I'm sure you could eat that.
Well, freaking shrimp is the bugs of the.
I know the cockroach
The
of the
ocean.
sea. I know that's nasty.
They're good though. I wonder how like people just started like, oh, let's try that. Let's try to eat that. You know,
Bro.
like how many people have died? Like, oh yeah, we're not gonna eat that again.
Oh yeah, like experiments. That's
Exactly.
true. I'm sure a lot of people have died.
Like the first humans. Well, you
Yeah.
don't believe in evolution, right?
What do you mean? But first humans would be just
The
first
Homo
humans.
sapiens. Because isn't there like a different the what are they, the Neanderthals?
Oh, like
Aren't they like
cavernícolas?
a different species of humans?
Yeah, but whenever I think of cavernícolas, I just think of
Stop saying that word.
why.
Pisses me off. I don't know why.
Whenever I
It
think,
reminds me of someone.
ooh,
I'm not gonna say it.
why does it remind you of them?
It's a joke, bro. But anyway, what were you gonna say?
Because they looked like one or what?
Nah, bro. What the?
I'm so confused. I don't know. I lost my train of thought.
You said every time I think of cavernícolas.
Oh yeah, I think of just like people that grew up in the mountains, and it's like they're just tribal. They're not necessarily not human, or like
I mean, they're the first humans.
so. Like Adán y Eva were Neanderthals.
See, that's why like I get confused.
Me too.
Like, when it comes to the Bible and like the timeline.
Yeah,
Like,
me
so
too.
were they, or were they just like us, just chilling? No.
Well, what does us mean? Because
Like us normal humans as of 2025.
well, absolutely not.
See, like that's where like so the dinosaurs not real or what?
I feel like dinosaurs are real, just like there
But
are a
where
lot
are they
of.
in the Bible then?
You know, these are the questions that you're going to ask Sergio because I don't know.
That's too predictable, you know?
How is that predictable?
Like this is like first grader questions.
No, because who has actual answers for this?
God.
Right. But
He ain't
it's
God.
I don't feel like that's true.
Like he just knows what he knows.
Yeah, that's true.
Like we're in the timeline of the Bible, like do things that people say, like dinosaurs, the asteroid killing them off, you know, and how we're like the first humans, like you said, like Adam and Eve, like where do they fall in like the Earth's history?
No, that's what I want to know too because what the hell?
Unless dinosaurs are fake.
Would that
could
throw
be.
off civilization?
I think it would prove that God's not real.
Dinosaurs not existing would prove that God
No,
is not real.
Dinosaurs existing,
Would prove that he's not real.
yeah, and that evolution is actually how we are here. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does make sense. Like your point makes sense. I'm not saying I agree because
That's not
I
my
don't.
point, but like that's what people think.
Oh, interesting. But why would the existence of dinosaurs mean?
Because the Bible doesn't mention dinosaurs.
But so this is a conversation I was having with Randy not long ago
About dinosaurs?
about the Bible. What?
Dinosaurio.
Like, what makes us think that the Bible says everything that God has ever done? If the Bible
Well,
is the word,
they could have been things before, because you know how it starts. Like the world was in disorder.
yeah, and that's
Like
why
things could have happened before then.
I think so too.
Like
And
what if the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs was like the start of the Bible?
I just tell Randy because Randy's like, no, because the Bible would say it. I'm like, God doesn't have to put everything in the Bible. He only puts in the Bible what he wants us to know.
Yeah.
And then Randy's like, this is like a conversation we were having. I was like, God doesn't need to tell us everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Bible is just like what he wants our story to be, like from the moment we were created. And he's like, but do you really think God would do that to us? And I'm like, God can do whatever the heck he wants. Like he could have another human civilization, or maybe they're not called humans, just like another species elsewhere. And he's like, for what though? For what's the purpose?
What's our purpose?
Well, to be his children.
Yeah.
And that's what I was telling Randy. I'm like, and so that's what Randy's point was. He's like, Randy says, I don't think God, if he really made us in his image and likeness, and we are like his best creation because we're his actual children, he sent his son to die for us. I don't think that he would do something that he wouldn't tell us about. And I'm like, but why? Like, what makes you think? He's like, well, because we're like him, so he would want us to know.
But I feel like if in the Bible it was like, oh yeah, there's other planets where other people are, like wouldn't that just like make us like, okay, so he's real for sure, and doesn't that take it like free will from us? Kind of.
No, because knowing God is real isn't what determines your will. Like I could,
yeah, but like, what am I trying to say?
yeah.
Like then we don't have a choice, you know?
If he has another creation elsewhere, we don't have a choice.
Like if it was proven that there was like another creation, I don't think I'm making sense.
No, but I want to know what you're saying. So just think about it. I'm very intrigued.
Like if the Bible is like, okay, there's like I made other planets just like this, and there's like scientific proof that those planets exist, so then we would know God is real, no?
And then,
But it just like goes back in the loop, you know?
yeah, I hear what you're
Because
saying.
then like, well, humans could have wrote that there's other planets with other humans.
Yeah.
So never mind.
No, I think it's a good point because
So it's probably better that God didn't like put stuff like that in the Bible.
but then again, that goes back to our question. If he didn't put it in the Bible, is it because it's not a thing.
It's not relevant to us.
That's what I was telling Randy. I was like,
okay, what are we? Even if it did, like, what are we gonna do with that information? Like, I can't get there. But
yeah,
like, they don't. What if they don't know we're here?
exactly. And Randy doesn't think that there's a creation out there that doesn't know about us.
He doesn't think.
No, because he thinks that like
Hold on.
it revolves,
Repeat that.
like that it revolves
He
around
doesn't
us.
think that that don't know about us, so they do know about us.
He doesn't think that there's a creation out there. And if there
So
were,
he thinks we're just like the only thing in the whole.
yes, and he thinks everything else
universe.
is like,
What if the whole universe is just made up?
well, then that would be the science's fault, bro, because people are trying to entertain themselves.
But isn't that what life is about?
About what?
Just
Making stuff up.
Entertaining yourself.
Sure.
Like if that's what does it for them, then I just don't understand how like how do you know this like the universe is expanding?
Who said the universe is expanding?
What do you mean? The universe is expanding.
In what way? Like, I don't understand
just
that statement.
Growing. That doesn't make sense to me either. But that's what they tell us.
Interesting. I don't really keep up with a lot of science. That's why
Well,
I'm
it's
like,
not even just science. It's just like,
if the universe is expanding, that's science, Abraham.
oh yeah, but like that's not like deep science.
Well, no, but it's freaking conspiracies.
That is not a conspiracy.
It's not?
No,
It
that the
sounds very
universe is expanding.
Conspiring.
I don't know. Just like space in general is like what the hell?
What the hell?
But I feel like there's no way like we came out of just like nothing, you know? Like, there has to have been like
5
something.
big booms.
Or it was just one big boom. Boom. And then everything.
But what would be
Everything
a
and
more
anything and-
satisfying answer to you?
What do you mean?
Like, what would be a more satisfying theory or proof or story that would make you say, that makes sense?
I don't know.
I just feel like
Good question.
we're naturally going to question everything.
Well, yeah, wasn't that what makes us us?
Yeah.
Like humans?
Yes, and
That's what separates us from monkeys. Monkeys
no,
are just like,
it's
okay,
actually
banana.
2
Eat
chromosomes.
me, eat banana. Banana make me strong.
That's crazy. Caesar.
But then
is
we
home.
question like, okay, well, we can eat bananas, but look at that fruit over there. Is it edible? And then it goes, and then we circle back to like someone monkey died because he ate not banana.
He ate that banana. No,
Yeah.
Eve got naked because she ate apple.
She was already naked though.
Eve could see her nakedness because she ate apple.
She ate not banana. Why do we like assume it's an apple?
It's nowhere.
What's like it was she ate freaking that thing you gave us. Freaking what's it called?
Chontaduro?
Yeah, that's what she ate.
Bruh.
And it was so bad that she came to her senses.
Bruh. It could have been anything. It could have been a peach.
No, peaches are too good.
Hijo que tiene que
Or
ver.
it's probably something tempting, like that looks nice. She's like, I need to eat that right now.
No, the snake convinced her.
Yeah, but he would not convince her to eat something that looked lame. Probably like a dragon fruit or something. Something that looks like, damn, you're right.
Something that doesn't take too much work to eat, though.
Like what?
Like an apple. Like you just pull it and eat it. Because if
Apple's
it's
too basic though. Like there's no way she ruined the whole God's creation just for one apple.
That's so funny. It had to be a peach, bruh. I would do it for a peach. What would you do it for?
A mango. A nice mango. Ooh.
Which ones? The Mexican ones or like the regular ones?
Mexican. Those are Mexican mango.
The yellow ones.
Like the little ones.
Yeah. Is that not a Mexican mango?
Those are, I don't know. They're all good.
They're all good, yeah. Vero doesn't like mangoes at all.
Really?
She thinks they're disgusting.
Oh, hi.
I don't know. She says they're too pungent.
That's funny.
I know. It's so random.
Yeah, mango's top tier.
What's your favorite fruit?
Mango, bro.
Mine used to be a banana.
Peaches are up there.
Same.
Banana?
Yeah, it used to be.
That is so basic.
Bro, they're so good. You're such a loser.
Yeah, but they're so basic. Like,
How is a banana basic? Nothing tastes like a banana.
That's not true. Juicy fruit tastes like banana.
Juicy fruit.
The gum.
Oh, the gum.
Bruh, that thing we ate tastes like a banana. That was it. Not the jackfruit. Was it the jackfruit?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I forgot what it's called. That thing was kind of fire. The one that smelled
The
bad.
fart? Durian?
It smelled, durian.
It didn't taste like banana. Oh,
It was like a hint of banana.
it had a hint of like that family.
That thing was fire. I don't know if you guys didn't like it.
It was not good, bro. It tastes
was
like
good.
pedo.
It smelled like pelo, but it did not taste like no pelo.
Yes, it did.
Nope.
You know what I want? The turron that Vicky has for us that she hasn't given
Well,
us.
bruh, it's probably like all hard.
But when she gave it to us the first time, it was hard.
No, it was not that hard though. It's been like what, like the month.
Oh, Vicky, if you're listening to this, bring me my turron, bro.
She's not bringing it.
She better.
Like, she's coming next week, no?
Yeah. Let me actually text her right now before we forget. Actually, I'll send
Jackie
her.
should have been here.
I know, what the heck? No, nunca te contestó?
Well, I texted her when I left home,
And she
and
never.
I was like, I'm not gonna call her because like if she's sleeping, I don't want to
Right.
wake her up. Obviously, I was like, if she answers, then she answers.
Vicky, we're in the middle of the podcast right now. This is live. And
Ask her
Abraham,
what she thinks of dinosaurs.
we want to know your opinion on dinosaurs, if they're real or not. And then also, don't forget our turron next episode. All right, love you, bye. Bruh. I don't even know if she's going to hear it.
Next week,
Yeah.
as she's here,
Bruh.
as she's coming.
And she
I
doesn't
just
have
heard
to-
you. Sorry, I just heard the message.
Bruh. She better not.
I'll bring it to you next time, guys.
So guess what?
What?
Apparently, I'm invited.
You never been on live television before?
You're dumb. Apparently, I'm invited to a family function.
Family wedding? Who's getting married?
Bruh. It's not a freaking wedding, bruh. It's a birthday party.
Who's?
Well, like,
Can't hear me.
no, we can't at all.
Who's?
Joshua's.
That's not that important. No offense to him.
It's not about the event. It's about the fact that like what came upon my
Who-
family to
who
invite
invited
me.
you though?
Well, apparently my tia Nisa invited me, but I never got the invitation.
Bruh, then you're not invited.
That's what I said. Because she sent it to the wrong phone number.
What the?
She sent it to my old number.
Oh, no, but then it was directed towards you.
Yeah, that's why I feel like I was kind of invited. But
But how'd you get it?
well, Solomon texted me and he was like, "Hey, are you going to Josh's birthday party?" And I was like, I kind of found it sus at first. I'm like, I haven't seen you guys in 2 years. Why would I go to Joshua's birthday party? Like that was my initial reaction, but I didn't want to be like myself.
She probably mentioned it. Like,
Yeah.
I invited her, but she never answered.
Yes. And so I texted and I responded to him and I was like, no, babe, I'm not going. And I wanted to be like, I wasn't invited, but I thought that was obvious.
Yeah.
So I just said, no, I'm not. Why? And he's like, oh, because my tia told me she invited you and I got excited. And I was like, she did not invite me. Like, that's crazy. And I literally said she did not invite me. That's
But then
crazy.
how do you know she sent it?
Well, because he clearly did some investigating for me because he thought I was going to be there and then sent me a screenshot of my tia's message for me where she did invite me and on top it said like my contact name. And then he's like, I think she sent it to your old number. And it did turn blue because someone does own that phone number right now. But they never responded.
She left you left her on red.
She thought I didn't respond.
When did you clear that up?
No,
What the? So you're not going?
I don't think so.
Why not?
Bro,
Just take your
that's-
nephews, bro.
Monday?
Just take your nephews.
Bro, they're not even talking.
Who?
My brother's wife is not even talking to the family anymore. I don't know what the hell happened.
Haven't they been beefing?
No.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Wait, can we put it on pause? I have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, just go, bro.
Bro, sorry, guys. Leave this in there.
No, I'm gonna cut it. The hell?
So I don't know if I'm going because that's really awkward. Like, I just want to know what came upon them.
To invite you?
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe this is they're extending the olive branch. No.
Bro, like, let me tell you the series of things that have happened, okay?
Yeah.
So my mom gets a heart attack. They show up to the hospital. Makes sense. Like, it's a pretty tragic thing to happen. So
Yeah.
obviously it was kind of them to show up. Are you okay? You're like, ow. So it was kind of them to show up, and it makes sense in that circumstance. Then last Saturday, My grandma showed up to my parents' house. Just randomly.
Last Saturday?
Yeah. Just like a few days ago. Well, a week ago.
About a week ago.
And like stayed and had breakfast with them.
At their house?
Yes.
Like uninvited?
Yes. Well, yeah. Why would she be invited?
I don't know.
I mean, on these terms, you know?
And your mom was making breakfast, or then she made breakfast?
No, then she made breakfast because she, like, they were both in bed. I gave my dad the day off, so he had that morning off. And I was like, how did she know you guys were home? And my mom was like, well, apparently she went to the shop first to visit your dad. And then she saw both of the vans there and realized he must be home. And so she went to the house next, and so she spent some time with them. But that was random. My parents were okay with it, and they were like, okay, like this is good. Yeah. Confused, but they were like, okay. And then a few days later, I get this invitation extended to me, and I'm just like, what do you guys want from me? Like, what do you want? Yeah. I don't know.
That's nice. I wouldn't give. That's just me.
You want to know what's interesting though?
What?
That because Randy doesn't give me his opinion on like we're not going to that, but he also is not like, oh, you should go. He's just like,
lets you do whatever.
No, he's just like whatever your call is, like nonchalant. I'm gonna be there. No, he's not nonchalant. He just like knows that like whatever decision I make, he'll be okay with. My parents are more like, are you gonna go? And I'm like, I don't know. Like it's not I'm not harping on it. Like I'm not.
They don't want you to go, or
they just find it like interesting too.
Because it's because I feel like Randy doesn't know your family like that.
Yeah.
And they do. So they're like, oh, what are they up to now? Yeah,
exactly. And the thing is that Randy knows one thing, and it's that like, and it's so interesting. We have this conversation at least like once every 2 months, that the one thing that I feel like they did take from me was my relationship with my cousins.
Yeah.
Like that's something that they did, just like in that way they did hurt me.
Yeah.
And I've always like, I always get really emotional about it with Randy. So it's so interesting because of course you're inviting me to like one thing that is really hard for me to say no to, because it's not your birthday party, which I would be like, I don't want to go to your birthday party. That's weird. But like you're inviting me to like my cousin's birthday party. How am I not going to show up? But then again, it's like they've been fine without me for 2 years. I think they'll be fine one more, at least while things get like a little better. I don't know if this is like a good way.
They're doing it to like give you hope and then like boom, shut it down.
But that maybe
like using your cousins.
Maybe because you want to know that like that's what I thought, right?
That's how they know they're gonna get you.
Yeah, because you want to know something interesting. The message that they wrote to me, like they know what my weakness is, because I was thinking all of this before there was like proof that my tia had invited me. Mm-hmm. And then the screenshot that he sent me with the invitation was like, hey, it's your tia. I wanted to invite you to, Joshua's birthday party. I hope you can join us. Ahí van a estar todos tus primos. And I'm just like, really?
Or maybe it's just to like make you feel better.
Well,
like to make you like, okay, like it's not going to be like, but like, no, you're right. Because like, it's obviously that they're going to be there.
Yeah. It's obvious that they're going to be there, but I think that it's their way of being like, there is a reason that you should want to be here. Like your cousins, like the one thing that you really love. Yeah. But like, if anything, I want to view it as a good thing because at least they know me. At least of all the things that they think they know about me, they know that I'm always going to be there for them. Yeah. But then it also kind of makes me mad that like, how much I love my cousins, and you took that from me for 2 years with no mercy because they were not allowed to talk to me. Damn. And so that kind of, I'm just like, that part I'm just like, yikes. I try not to think about it too much because it's only been a few days, but yeah, just thought I'd tell you because I always tell you when there's like new family stuff.
I'm gonna keep all of that in the podcast though.
Yeah, I don't care.
All right, if you say that. I'll keep the N-word in there too.
That's crazy, you guys.
I was like, yes. I knew I was the only one.
Eric's gonna be like, keep mine in there too, bro. I don't know why you took it out to begin with. He's lying, by the way, y'all.
About what?
The N-word, me saying
Bruh,
it.
come on. Like, everyone knows you say it.
Who is everyone?
Everyone in this room.
There's nobody in here but you.
Exactly. I know.
You're dumb.
I know the truth.
No, but yeah, you can keep this in there because it's just me talking about
Drama.
the situation. It's not drama.
Yeah, it is.
It's just a situation.
That's what people want to hear. That's what they're clicking on right now.
No.
I'm going to clickbait. Julissa reunites with her family.
No.
Why not?
Because I don't
Question
know if I want
mark?
to do that. Never.
Tune in next episode.
They
to find out.
freaking know my weaknesses,
Bro,
bro.
when's the party?
Next Friday.
So next week. No, in 2 weeks we'll know if you win or not. You're gonna spill the tea.
Right now, like I don't even
Just
think
go
about
so
it.
you can spill the tea.
There's not gonna be any tea to
For
spill.
content, bro.
I know myself.
Think of the content.
You're dumb. Nobody
Start a
cares.
rumor. Go and start a rumor, and then just dip.
I'm gonna go make TikToks.
What?
Where you know that one TikTok is like, "Hey, how y'all doing?" I'm gonna do that one.
Then just leave.
Bruh. It's so funny.
That's funny.
Bruh. I don't know. It's funny though.
Yeah.
I guess we will see what happens. That girl always does that.
What?
My neighbor, she always like walks to the backyard to like walk her puppy. Let him go. Well, their dog. Let them do their business. And she always looks into our door to see if we're like looking.
Oh yeah, because like, okay, is he gonna poop in her yard? She's
Yeah,
gonna
that's
say
rude.
something?
Oh, no, I'm not going to say anything. If they clean it up, why do I care?
Oh yeah, but like still, it's like embarrassing when your dog poops.
No, that's true. Well, then don't bring him towards our yard. Put him on that side.
She's walking to the sidewalk, no?
No, I don't. I don't. Oh, yeah, she is actually walking.
Exactly.
Sometimes she doesn't actually walk him. She'll just like let
I
him.
think the dog's está viejito, no?
Parece? No sé. I haven't even talked to my
Looks like he's
neighbors.
struggling to walk. Unless he was trying to take a dump.
She
Then
was
he's
walking.
all funny.
Yeah. I haven't even met my neighbors, any of my neighbors formally.
That's rude
Of me?
of everyone.
Yeah, it's rude of them.
But you can also go to like.
I've
introduce
been outside a
yourself.
couple of times.
Like you came invade their space.
I bought it.
Yeah, but you share a freaking sidewalk.
We're
So it's
not
like-
on it at the same time.
Yeah, but you still share it.
But there were so
It's
many.
polite to like, yo, hi, I'm your new neighbor.
Bruh.
My name's Julissa. Here's my number in case you ever need it. For being too loud.
No.
Need some sugar. Bruh, that's the white thing to do.
Yeah, I know. And I thought about
I
it.
know you're a beaner, but come on. Have some manners. Well, this is a good question for the viewers. Like, is it polite to introduce yourself or should your neighbors introduce themselves to you?
I think you should introduce yourself. But,
But you didn't, bruh.
bro, hold on. You've been yapping this entire time.
Well, now you know how it feels like. You never shut up.
You never have anything to say.
I always got a lot to say.
You
I just
freaking
keep it to myself.
mute. Well, that's not the point of a podcast.
I'll be saying stuff.
Barely. A whole bunch of nothing.
Shut up. Anyway, what are you going to say?
I think that it's polite for you to introduce yourself and even bring them something over, like cookies or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But their attitude, not attitude, I don't want it to sound like they've been nasty, but their, what's the word? Like avoidance has been very obvious. So now I feel invasive.
Or maybe they're just not that kind of neighbor.
Right.
That's all right.
Right. Por eso los dejé en paz. Pero
But how about the other ones?
oh,
You have
this-
hella neighbors.
No, this one, bro, I don't even think anyone lives there.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll
Like,
start parking there.
I've never even seen a car there.
But your parking situation sucks here.
It does. So bad.
I have to park like, where's this? Like over there,
I
on, like
know.
the main street.
Really?
Wait, can you park on that? Like
Yes.
those parking lots?
Yes.
That's too far though. I parked like on the side street.
You could have parked like in the little roundabout, like after the
There
houses
was-
stop.
No, there was like 3-4 cars there.
Oh, okay. Es que la gente.
That's like the only place you can park. Here.
That's true.
Not to park like over there.
The other day, there were a bunch of cars here. Is there like a?
Probably like a clubhouse, no, or something.
No, it looked more like. If there was like, yeah, like
Someone had a party or something.
no, it didn't look like a party because it was like at 3 p.m. It must have been like a sport or something,
Or maybe
like Little League something.
Little League.
Is that baseball?
Baseball.
Oh, never mind. It was something like that. It looks like parents
Soccer.
were just like, yeah, like soccer parents or something.
Soccer moms.
But then I don't know where the
Field is.
field is. Yeah. E.
That's your next door neighbor?
Yeah, there's other ones connected.
Dog be barking or what?
No.
So it's probably old. Probably like a viejito dog.
Yeah, look at him. But don't look for too long. I don't want her to catch us.
You can tell from his face, like, really.
Yeah. She's
Once
probably
we
gonna
start getting
think
white.
she's gonna think we're weird.
We are weird.
I know, but she doesn't need to know that.
Maybe you can tell her to tune in.
Hell no.
Like, hi, I do a podcast. Can you listen to my videos?
Subscribe, please.
Subscribe, like, comment.
We don't bother. Oh, that's an old dog. Look at him.
You can tell.
On his last leg.
It's sad.
See.
Even though they lived a good life, probably.
Yeah. They always have their doggos. I think they have another one.
Damn.
What?
That's what I'm scared about, like, with Zeus. Like, he's, like, the biggest heartbreak, like, waiting to happen.
Oh, but you gave him a good life.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, that's true.
Sad. Hopefully it'll last, like, not too old to, like, point where it's like, damn, like, you feel bad because he's, like, old.
Would you prefer for him to, like, one day not wake up or for you to put him down?
Damn. No, probably put him down.
Yeah,
Probably.
I think so too.
Like, at least you're there for, like, I don't know, actually. Because, like, if they die naturally, they'll know and, like, they'll go hide and stuff.
Oh.
Like, to die alone.
That's so sad.
Man,
I don't
he's
want to
still
talk
young.
about that.
He's still young.
That's so sad.
He's, like, solid, like, if everything goes good, like, a solid 10 years.
Wow.
That just makes it harder because, like, you live with him that much longer.
No, but that's good. Would you? It's better to live another 10 good years with him than for you to lose him early and then think of all the potential that he had.
Yeah.
That's hard. Let's not talk about that, bro. That's so sad.
Why? How does that sound?
Oh, because a dog is a man's best
Sad
friend.
once it happens. Like, right now, we're chilling. He had diarrhea this morning.
Did he? Oh, chiquito.
No, last night.
Why? Would you feed him?
Some chicken with, like, salsa. I tried to, like, get the salsa off.
Oh.
But he just wanted some, right?
Your leftover chicken?
No, I was eating. Oh, yeah, it was like a queso chicken.
Oh.
Like, I tried to wash it off, like, the sauce of it. Still irritated his stomach. But he can eat anything. He will, like, get diarrhea. He's, like, a sensitive stomach.
Bruh.
So I have to have, like, these, like, little pills that he has to eat in case it goes from his poop.
Do you guys have any
They
more
work, though.
animals at home?
My sister has her dog. We have a turtle.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know you guys had a turtle.
Yeah.
How big is it? Damn.
Big. It's big, right? Like, the thing is, like his tank is.
What's his
huge.
name?
Well, Frankie, but we think it's a girl. They think it's a girl.
We
Yeah,
had. Do you remember we had 2 turtles?
Who?
Me and my parents.
What the hell? When?
Bro, when we
Oh,
lived in
wait.
a
No,
chat room,
yeah.
we had
No, wait.
a boy and a girl.
I don't remember, actually.
We didn't even know if they were boy or girl, but to
How
us,
big were they?
boy was like
Oh,
this
they're-
big.
That's pretty big.
And that's his name, Boy.
Right.
He's
What
so
happens
cute.
to them?
And let me tell you.
Die.
And then the bigger one was Beautiful.
I actually do remember
Boy and
you just
Beautiful.
having, like, a tank.
They were so cute. Well, when we moved, when my parents moved to Plano, my mom let him go
What?
in the lake, in the river, the Fox River. She like walked them over there.
She walked them. It must take forever, bro.
She carried them over there.
Both of them? They probably died, low-key.
For sure. I
They
was
don't know
so
how to-
mad.
Actually, I don't know.
She did it when I was in. I think she did it when I was.
Well, they might have
in
survived,
Spain.
actually.
I don't know, bro, but she freaking did it. I was so mad.
That's funny.
I was like, why would you do that? And she's like, no me quería
But whose
llevar
were
traer
they?
el tan Julio's.
Oh, so it was his.
Any pet we've ever had was Julio's, and Julio moved already. Before we
Why
moved.
didn't he take them?
Bro, I don't know, because he never cleaned the tank. He would have had to clean the tank.
They're, like, really messy.
And it was a big ass tank, remember?
That is like a pain. It's like a whole day project.
Yes, my mom lo tenía que limpiar all the time porque olía horrible.
Yeah.
And then Julio would bring home like the most random animals. Remember he brought chickens and I had chicks.
Chickens?
I had chicks.
Oh, yeah, I remember the chicks.
They were so cute. Those
Where
were
did you get a chicken from? Or you can buy them.
He bought them at like Roll King.
Yeah, you can buy them.
He bought the eggs
gonna buy one
and incubated
versus-
them in his room.
What? Like you bought the eggs?
Yes.
But you can buy them live, no?
Yeah, I don't think he did that.
I'm gonna do that for Zeus.
Oh
Imagine.
no,
Why? That's what they're made for.
that's no. What the heck?
Bro, you eat chicken nuggets. Shut up.
And you're gonna give it to Zeus?
One chicken nugget is one baby bird. Think about that.
No.
Bro, why do you think chicken nuggets are so small?
Shut up. You're so dumb.
You know what I was? What did I look up the other day? Oh, freaking wings, bro! Like when you go to Wingstop,
I know.
like imagine. I think we kill like billions of chickens.
I know.
Imagine like you eat 2 wings, that's half a chicken right there.
I know. It's
Like
crazy.
imagine if you get a 50 piece.
I know. It's crazy.
That's 20. It's like 20. No, what's half of 25?
This is why boneless is better.
That's like 12 chickens, bro.
And then those are 12 bad chickens here in the US because if you go to Colombia and go, bro, I cannot wait for you to go to Colombia with us.
I'm not going to Colombia, bro. The hell?
Why wouldn't you?
Because I would become a narco king out there.
No, you wouldn't, bro.
Hell yeah,
You're
I would.
soft as hell.
I would. You don't need to be hard to be a narco king. That's what you pay the bad guys to do.
You need to be bad to want to pay the bad guys.
You just gotta fake being bad until the bad guys is respecting you.
That's crazy.
Bruh, what?
How do you fake being bad? How do you fake being bad?
Don't worry about it. It starts with the tattoos.
All right. The tattoo of a mummy?
Mommy. That's a freaking ninja, bro.
It's a mummy.
Bruh, if you run into a guy and he saw a ninja on your arm, you're like, damn, that guy's badass.
But yours is a mummy.
It's a freaking, okay, ninja mommy, that's even scarier, bro.
But your freaking alacrán is on fire.
That's why I got MS-13 right here.
Don't say that. What's that one again?
Trevor's gonna deport me to the gulag.
What's
You know the gulag?
No.
Really?
But I've heard of that.
It's a war zone, bro. But it's like we're the Russian prison.
Oh. That's crazy.
What's crazier, the gulag or Sikot?
Sicote is where?
What do you mean? The Salvador
Oh, okay, that's what I thought.
Salvadorian prison.
I think the gulag is
Yeah, I think they killed each other there.
because I don't think it's as civil.
Yeah, I think it's just like
They're not gonna let
every
you
man for themselves.
Sikot. They don't let you kill.
You don't know.
That's true.
Supposedly there was there was like an image that got leaked, and there was like a pile of what looked like bodies.
Can I see it?
And look it up, bro. I don't know where I saw it. And they're like, oh, look,
How do you spell Sikot?
This is what Cecot, Cecot. And supposedly, like, oh, this is like a what's it called? A satellite picture. This is what really is happening in the Salvadorian prison.
They'll be fine, bro.
I mean, oh no.
I don't see it.
And what's with that guy that they sent to prison, or Trump sent to prison?
I heard about that.
And that someone photoshopped MS-13 on his knuckles, and Trump believed it. That's funny. Not funny that
That's not funny.
it's not funny that they sent him, but it's funny that someone photoshopped it and he like believed it.
I should do that to you.
The hell?
Wait, not them having a Google page. Should I give them a 1-star?
Why? They're doing the Lord's work.
Wait, you can't even do anything. Posting is currently turned off. Who would do that?
Why do they even have a?
Yeah, what the heck?
No, it's not like 0 stars.
Yeah.
Bro, do you think when you leave a review, do you think 5 stars is too high? Like think of it what is that thing called? The Michelin stars.
Okay.
Like a really good restaurant is 5 stars, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like, how come? Like, if you don't get if you own a restaurant, you don't get a 5 stars. That's bad.
Just because it's like a lower,
Or like in any business.
you're being rated by the common folk. A Michelin star is by professionals.
Okay, but
so if
if you go to like a decent restaurant, like what are you gonna give it? Like the service was good, the food was like good.
I'm
like
gonna
it's
give it a
nothing,
5.
but it's nothing special.
Then I'm not gonna review it. If I get an exceptional service and food, then I will review it. But I'm not gonna.
You're gonna give it 5 stars.
If it's a 4, I'm
but
not even gonna review.
But then what if you go to a similar restaurant of like the same like kind of food, same atmosphere, everything's the same, but it's like the best food not the same, but the best food you ever had.
Then I'll review that one.
But are you gonna rate it higher?
I'll rate that one and I won't rate the other one. Or did I already rate the other one?
You have to rate both of them.
Okay, then I would give them both 5 stars and just write a longer description as to why.
Nah, see, like I feel like you need to start giving people 3 stars. Like if it's really bad, 1 star. If it's like, all right, this is good service, good food. All right, you get a 3 star.
The thing is that it's not so much about like.
I think we give too many people 5 stars is the problem.
But who's we? People don't even be leaving.
Everyone, bro. Sometimes we go into like restaurants like a 4.8 average. And we're like, bro, this is mid as hell. Who the hell is giving you 5 stars?
That's true.
And then you give them a 2 star, and they're like, damn, what did we do wrong? But nothing. Like it's just all right.
The other
like,
day,
I've had better.
The other day, a guy. Well, I don't know. The other day, a guy got mad at us because we fell behind on his truck, or I don't know, something happened, and he couldn't leave it anymore because we told him we were gonna have to keep it for longer because we were behind. And he left us a really bad review saying how bad our service was. He had this appointment scheduled for 2 weeks, and that last minute we changed it up on him. We were just trying to keep the car a little longer, and he was like, "No, I don't have time." So then he was like, "I'll call to reschedule," but he still left a really nasty review. And so I gave him a discount. I was like, "We want to fix this for you. Like, we'll give you a discount if you still make your appointment with us." Mm-hmm. And then when he came, I did him one better. I gave him a discount and I gave him a better film. So, and then I was like, and then I asked him, like, after it was done, I was like, "Could you please consider removing your review?" Because it really, we only have one star review, and it's because this guy who's an idiot, I didn't want another one. And he took it off.
See, but that's what I'm saying. If we start giving, like, stop over, how do I say this?
I don't know.
Stop like giving everyone 5 stars, and like once you get like 2 bad reviews, like, okay, it's not that bad. You know?
Yeah.
I just feel like the rating is skewed.
But we're common folk.
What does that have to do with anything? Like reserve 5 for like those like crazy experiences, like good, super good food, super good everything, atmosphere. Well, like it tells you they're like rate this, rate that.
Yeah, but that
service.
I don't know, brother.
And if it's like good,
who would you give a 5 star to?
Yeah, exactly. I've never been to someone that's like 5-star restaurant.
Never.
No, like yeah, there's some good places, but I'm sure there's better.
Bro, you're so annoying.
How is that annoying?
You're one of the. You're being a pick me right now.
No, it's just reality.
That's not
like I would never give someone a 1 star, but I feel like a 4 or 5 star is too high.
4 is too high.
Like if the thing was mid, damn bro, why are you tired?
Because I don't know, bro.
Been an hour.
I've been
Should
behind.
end.
Damn.
Is that what you said?
Huh?
¿Estás retrasada?
I've been behind on my sleep.
Retrasada del sueño.
Malita.
Damn, you said it, not me.
Anyway, we're to end the conversation.
Malita.
Bro, tú estás malito, bro.
Hell no.
And you had a rice tooth when we were growing up.
So?
That's hella malito.
How? That's how I was born. Can't know nothing about it.
What is it actually, a small tooth, or was it just twisted?
No, I don't remember. They didn't show it to me. They took it off.
You don't know what it looked like?
I know what it felt like.
Was it skinny?
Well, yeah.
So it was a rice tooth.
Yeah, it was like a pointy tooth.
Dude, why are we
That's
like
crazy.
this?
That's crazy to think that I had that.
Yeah, it is crazy because we never forgot it.
People forgot it.
Not me.
When did I take it off? Sixth grade. Damn, so I was like what? I was 12.
How old were you when we met?
I don't know. Was I 12? Yeah, in 2006, 12.
Damn, we've known each
go
other
to
for way
church.
too long. Let's stop knowing each other. That's crazy. I think you've been my longest friend. No, you know who I think I met before you, but they're not even my friend. Julie and Carmen.
They're not your friends?
No. But I met them before I met
Sure,
you.
like that. Did I tell you I saw her at the grocery store?
No, you didn't. Which one?
Yeah, I did.
The Marqueta?
Yeah.
Oh, Carmen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant Julie.
I don't know.
Did she say hi to you?
She didn't even recognize me. Like that, because like I'd seen her twice, and like the first time, like I didn't help her, so like whatever. Like I didn't interact with her. It was the second time.
And she still didn't recognize you?
No, she was like paying for her stuff, and then I was like, do you remember me? She's like, and she like looked at me weird. Like I'm with Abraham. She's like, oh, whatever. How you been? And then she left, paid and left.
Well, I know Eric's mom saw you. I was talking to her the other day, and she said she didn't recognize you either. She was like, "No lo reconocí para ese señor." I was like, "I'm gonna tell him, bro."
Yeah, I'd seen her before too, but like I didn't help her. But I saw her.
Well, here we are.
I feel like a lot of people are moving to Yorkville, Plano area.
I know.
That's sad.
Why?
I gotta see him.
You're so dumb. Including me. But I lived over here already.
Go over there.
No, I don't.
We don't want you there anyway.
What the hell?
We don't want your business. You're gonna give us a 1-star.
Y'all already have enough of those.
Because of your family.
I know.
Yeah.
Bruh. You can tell that it was because of my family.
We've had some not bad ones, but like lower stars. It's part of the game.
Yeah, it is. All right. I keep yawning. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the Usually Best of Friends podcast. Thanks, Abraham, for chatting it up with me.
Bruh.
Next episode, we'll have Vicky, so that's exciting.
Victoria.
Yeah, we miss you, Vicky. But on that note, don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms at Usually Best of Friends. And we are uploading every Thursday. At what time?
Don't say everything.
All right. We're uploading whenever Abraham wants to upload.
We might change the day.
Cool. Yes. Anyway, we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
See you.